Good evening. Welcome to this edition of Northeast Diary. Here we bring you the latest developments from India's unexplored Northeast region. Today we will take our listeners all the way to Manipur, where a lovely art form has existed for a long time. We will also take a look at how Mizoram and Meghalaya, two states which are blessed with vivid flora and fauna, observe the World Environment Day. In Sikkim, a national conference on agri-startups, prospects, challenges, technologies and strategies was recently organized at Manan Kendra in Gangtok. It was organized by Agri-Business Incubation Center ICAR Research Complex for Northeastern Hill Region, Meghalaya, in collaboration with Agricultural Processed Food Products Export Development Authority, Sikkim Organic Mission and Manipur Organic Mission Agency. The conference brought together farmers, agri-entrepreneurs, scientists, research organizations and businessmen from across the country. A report.
The main objective of the conference was to help make the shift for farming from a livelihood activity to a business activity. CEO of Sikkim Farming Development Agency, S. Anbalagan, speaks about the conference.
Agri-Startup program which deals with the prospects of agri-startups, the challenges, the opportunities and all matters related to initiating an agri-startup. So this has been organized with an objective to make the shift of farming from just a livelihood activity into a business activity. So that is the main objective of this program, in which various stakeholders will come together on this platform, share their experiences and knowledge. So the participants include scientists, farmers, bureaucrats and all those stakeholders involved in agribusiness. So they come here to share their experiences and knowledge, and it is expected that everybody gains knowledge out of the sharing of experiences. This event is hosting about 400 plus participants. That includes, as I earlier mentioned, mostly farmers, agripreneurs or entrepreneurs who are involved in this, including scientists from various institutions, research organizations like ICR and businessmen also. Basically to create awareness about all the opportunities available, the schemes available to start an agribusiness.
Over 500 participants from all over the country, including scientists, business experts, farmers, producers organizations, and members of successful agri-startups participated in the two-day conference. Issues and opportunities for agri-startups, benefits available under government schemes, potential technologies, conversions among stakeholders, and creation of demand for agricultural products from the Northeast in other parts of the country and the globe were among the key subjects of deliberation. With Saikia, this is Tasha Mubutia for Northeast Diary from ARR News Sikkim.
Mizoram is such a state where the climate change related challenges have not come up, but there are some facets of vulnerabilities in terms of environment protection and keeping the climate healthy. These points were raised while observing the World Environment Day in the state. Here is a report from a correspondent from Aizawl.
Mizoram has one of the largest forest covers in the country, yet the population of the state celebrates the annual World Environment with higher enthusiasm. This year, most of the departments, enterprises, non-governmental organizations and the common public have observed the day by planting new saplings in their official and private premises. Apart from this day, people of the state celebrate Green Mizoram Day across the state on 11th June with the pledge and activities to protect and conserve the forest and environment. This shows the enthusiasm of the Mizos in order to remain under the fold of the green forest and to protect the greenery. According to Forest Report, the forest cover in Mizoram is slowly dwindling. Officials said that this is attributed to the pace of urbanization and deforestation due to many reasons. According to experts, the impact of global warming in the state cannot be said to be negligible, which is indicated by the state of erratic monsoon, change in rainfall cycles, and change of temperature table. Talking to AIR News, principal of the Forest Training School in Aizawl, R.L. Nunrenga, observed that global warming has affected the state mainly due to jhum cultivation and deforestation. Urbanization has also contributed to a large extent. He said,
In regards to the topic in Mizoram, global warming do have a negative impact, but as we are not nearby the industrial area, we are still fortunate that as of now this global warming has, we can say, one of the least negative impact amongst the state. The biggest challenges that the state is facing at the moment is jhum cultivation, which directly leads to depletion of forest cover. To combat and overcome this challenge, collective effort and contribution of every citizen is highly essential. As the saying goes, in the universe are billions of galaxies. In our galaxy are billions of planets, but we have only one Earth. And it is the fundamental duty of every individual to participate in protecting and conserving nature, wildlife and its resources to restore and sustain our environment. We must shift from harming the planet to healing it.
However, due to address the menace against the environment, the state has been making campaigns to protect the environment. In 2018, the state banned single-use plastic items. Periodical check of vehicle population is being done by the traffic department, and air pollution checker has also been installed in various points at Aizawl. However, ultimately it is the duty of every citizen to protect the environment and restore it in the best possible way, Mr. Lalunrenga opined. Small initiatives by us can bring about big changes for the future. For Northeast Diary, this is Irene from Aizawl.
To revive the forests and to promote afforestation, the state government under the aegis of the Forest and Environment Department and other agencies launched the Meghalaya Environment Week 2022 last week as part of the World Environment Day celebration. More from our Shillong correspondent.
The week-long event was aimed at promoting awareness about the issues of the environment and the various interventions that can cope with them. In Tura, West Garo Hills District, hundreds of school students participated in the seed ball initiative, where participants were given seed balls for distribution at their respective homes, schools, forests, etc. The Institute of Natural Resources, Meghalaya, also planted citronella plants at different areas in East Jenta Hills District for ecological restoration of mining-affected areas. Citronella plantation improves the pH balance of the soil by reducing the acidity and also increasing the biomass, which is well suited for the areas affected by coal mining. As part of the celebration of Meghalaya Environment Week 2022, the state government is aiming to plant over 2.5 million trees across the state during the month of June and July in 466 villages. The week also witnessed a large number of participation from different walks of life. Besides tree plantation, other activities like blood donation camp, quiz competition relating to environment, poster campaign and others were held. On the concluding day of the Meghalaya Environment Week, a function was held at Shillong, where Chief Secretary R.V. Sutyang stated,
We've seen that for thousands of years, people in Meghalaya have lived in close harmony with nature. We've seen our conservation efforts of our forefathers, the sacred grove forest, the living root bridges, the traditional forest management practices. These are so in tune with nature. But what we see now in the last few decades, there's been an erosion of these traditional values. And data has shown that our forests are dwindling. Our villages suffer from water scarcity, which is ironic. I mean, you look at the rain, the torrential rain, but we suffer from water scarcity. And all this is compounded by climate change, which pushes your communities, village communities, to further hardships. So I think it's very important that we wake up and do something. And I'm very glad that, I'm here at the last day of the week-long celebration. And we should fight together. We're only on earth. What we should do is we should then commit to revive our forests, our rivers, our waters, and bring them back to grandeur.
During the closing function of the Meghalaya Environment Week 2022, the state government introduced the forest management plan in line with various interventions to preserve the ecosystem and also handed over the NRM awards to villages that have performed exceptionally well in natural resource management. This is Rustam for Northeast Diary from AIR News, Shillong.
Joining the rest of the country, Nagaland State BJP has launched a 15-day-long Seva Sushasan Garib Kalyan program from the 1st of June in commemoration of 8 years of the Modi 2.0 government. Our Kohima correspondent has filed this report.
The Nagaland unit of the BJP has embarked on a statewide campaign highlighting the schemes initiated by the Center for the Welfare of the People as part of the celebration marking 8 years of the Narendra Modi government in the country. Nagaland State BJP President Temjen Imna Along said,
The Modi 2.0 government concluded its 8 years of being in government in this nation. And together with the rest of the nation, the BJP party is commencing this event for 15 days, from the 1st till the 15th of this month, in commemoration of 8 years of Modi government, and which initiatives have perforated even down here in our state of Nagaland, where Nagaland is in alliance. And the government here in Nagaland has also been resolute in implementing and doing the initiatives of the Seva, Sushashan and Garib Kalyan programs of Narendra Modi-led government. The commitment of the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, the commitment of the Bharatiya Janata Party to serve the people of the nation and to serve the people of the state, which includes our state Nagaland too, in good governance and uplifting and empowering the poor, the farmers, the villagers, the scheduled tribes, and all the needy to be covered through his government.
Various events, activities marking 8 years of Modi-led government are being carried out across the state till June 15. For Northeast Diary, this is Asanyo from AIR News, Kohima.
In Dibrugarh, Assam, a training program on capacity building and leadership development was organized by the NSS cell of Dibrugarh University. Our Dibrugarh correspondent Pranab Kumar Nath has filed the details.
A training program on capacity building and leadership development organized by NSS cell of Dibrugarh University in the campus ended on Saturday. The training program saw the participation of more than 500 volunteers from around 50 NSS college units under the administrative control of the NSS cell Dibrugarh University. Participants were experienced with a yoga session in the beginning, which was led by Rajkumar Bharali, Assistant Professor, Center of Studies in Physical Education and Sports. The next session was held on communication technology skill and role of youth, where Dr. Himadri Burman, Assistant Professor, Center of Management Studies and Assistant Program Coordinator, NSS cell, was the resource person. He talked on importance of communication technology and stressed on its proper use so that the volunteers can take maximum benefits while managing to stay out the adverse effects like social media addiction. The final session of the day was taken by Dr. Nirmal Kumar Sahewala, renowned physician and owner of Aditya Hospitals at Dibrugarh. He delivered on stress, anxiety and youth. He advised the volunteers to lead a disciplined life and pay attention to time management to have a more fruitful life. He thinks people should dream big and stay away from negatives. The first ever award ceremony of NSS cell Dibrugarh University under various categories was held in the august presence of Union Minister of State Rameshwar Tele along with Rituparna Barua, Chairman of Assam Tourism, Vice Chancellor Dr. L.K. Nath, University Registrar Professor Jiten Hazarika, Students Welfare Dean Professor Nirud Burman, Joint Registrar Dr. Paramananda Sonowal and other officials. Awards were presented under the categories of Best NSS Volunteers, Best Program Officer, Best NSS Unit, Best Promising Unit, Lifetime Contribution for years 2017-18, 2021-22. Special awards were also given to recognize the first fight against COVID-19 and the program officer at unit level. It is also to be mentioned that former Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Dr. Kiran Bedi, IPS, will attend the NSS special camping program to be held at Dibrugarh University. She will be the guest of honor in the occasion on grooming leadership organized by the NSS cell at the University Auditorium. Dr. Bedi will take part in various events organized on the next day too. For Northeast Diary, this is Pranab Kumar Nath from Dibrugarh.
You are listening to our program Northeast Diary, bringing you enchanting stories from the northeastern part of India. This program is broadcast every Thursday and Sunday at 5:30 p.m. on FM Gold and on our app News on AIR. We look forward to you walking this journey with us twice a week, every week.
Shri Radheshyam Goyanka, a senior citizen of Dibrugarh, Assam, who has planted over 70,000 trees around the city, of which 24,000 are alive. He has been planting trees for the last 30 years. Today we bring to you an interview with Shri Radheshyam Goyanka. Talking to him is Pranab Kumar Nath.
तो नमस्कार गोयंका जी।
नमस्कार।
रेडियो की तरफ से आप श्रोते लोगों को बताइए आपका अनुभव और किस तरह से आप पर्यावरण के ऊपर काम किए हैं और अगले आपका क्या योजना है।
ये काम मैंने आज से 30 वर्ष पहले शुरू। वृक्षों के विषय में मेरी इतनी जानकारी नहीं थी। फिर मैं प्राय बेंगलोर जाया करता था। बेंगलोर से बेटा रहता था पहले, वहाँ मैं बेंगलोर जाता। वहाँ जिस सोसाइटी में, कॉलोनी में हम लोग रहते थे, वहाँ पर उस समय वृक्षारोपण हो रहे थे, बड़े रूप में हो रहे थे वृक्षारोपण। और पहले के पुराने वृक्ष भी वहाँ थे, तो मैं सारा दिन खड़े होकर ये वृक्षारोपण को मैं देखता था। तो मेरी इच्छा उत्पन्न हुई, यहाँ इतने पेड़ ये लोग रोपाई करके इनको पाल पोस के बड़ा करते हैं, ये काम तो मैं भी कर सकता हूँ। तो फिर मैं 4 महीने रहने के पश्चात असम आया, डिब्रूगढ़। उसके बाद में मैंने ये काम शुरू कर दिया। मैंने शुरुआत की, मैंने 20 पेड़ से शुरू की। 20 पेड़ से जब 100 तक हो गए तो मेरे मन में आया कि मैं अपनी नर्सरी खुद बनाता हूँ, क्योंकि मैंने बहुत सारी नर्सरी पहले देखी है। तो भाई ये काम तो इतना ये नहीं है, सहज काम है। तो मैंने नर्सरी खुद बनानी शुरू कर दी और गाछ लगाता रहा, निरंतर लगाता रहा। बस सारे दिन यही इच्छा होती है कि मैं दूसरा कोई काम ना करूं, मैं पेड़ लगाऊं।
आओ मिलकर हम वृक्ष लगाएं, धरती माँ का कर्ज चुकाएं, वृक्ष लगाएं हम वृक्ष।
तो मैंने कंटिन्यू ये पेड़ 30 साल लगाए। 30 साल लगाने के बाद मेरी तबीयत खराब हुई, मैंने काम थोड़ा धीमा कर लिया। मैंने इसके लिए 4 परमानेंट लेबर भी रखे थे और उसमें से 2 मैं अब भी रखा हूँ। लेकिन मैंने ये देखा कि गाछ वृक्ष लगाना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, तो इसकी 3 साल 4 साल मेंटेनेंस करना है, वो जरा कठिन होता है। तो मैं मेंटेनेंस भी करता था। और इस काम के लिए लोग देखते थे और मुझसे पूछते थे कि भाई इतना पैसा इसमें खर्चा आता है, क्या तुम सोशल फॉरेस्ट से कोई सा बैठा रखे हो क्या? मैं बोला मेरा सोशल फॉरेस्ट से कोई मतलब नहीं है, कहाँ क्या ऑफिस है, कैसा पैसा निकाला जा सकता है, इसके बारे में मैं कुछ जानता भी नहीं। तो मेरा कोई नहीं है। हाँ, इस काम के लिए फाइनेंस करने वाले लोग मेरे सामने बहुत लोग आए। मैं बोला कि भाई नहीं, मैं फाइनेंस की जरूरत नहीं है, मेरे पास इतनी सुविधा तो है और आप लोग फील्ड में मेरे साथ आओ, मेरे साथ आप काम करो, काम और आगे बढ़ेगा। लेकिन कोई एक जना भी आज तक मेरे साथ नहीं आया। तो अब इन दिनों कुछ एज फैक्टर भी है और कुछ प्रेशर का हिसाब है, तो मैंने काम धीमे कर दिया है। तो सिर्फ एक ही एरिया देख रहा हूँ मैं, जिस एरिया में मैं रहता हूँ, ज्योति नगर, उस एरिया को मैं।
तो आप क्या संदेश देना चाह रहे हैं हम लोगों को, मतलब पर्यावरण के बारे में?
पर्यावरण के बारे में तो यही कहूंगा कि पेड़ लगाओ। जन जीवन के लिए पेड़ की बहुत जरूरत है। सारे पेड़ों की तो कटाई हो चुकी है, अब नए सिरे से पेड़ को लगाना है। ये पेड़ यदि है, पेड़ हम लगाएंगे तो जन जीवन चलेगा, नहीं तो सब टूट जाएगा। आप पेड़ लगाओ और कुछ मत करो, आप पेड़ लगाओ।
ये आप कितना तक पेड़ लगाए हैं?
मैंने पेड़ आज तक लगा दिए 27,000।
27,000
30 वर्षों में लगाए हैं।
तो आपका क्या रिकॉग्निशन मिला है इन दिनों इस काम के बारे में? कोई पुरस्कार वगैरह?
कुछ ना, पुरस्कार वगैरह तो मुझे बहुत मिले हैं। पुरस्कार मुझे बहुत मिले हैं। मुझे असम सरकार से मिले हैं, सोनवाल जी द्वारा वो मिले हैं। उसके बाद बहुत सारे, कोई 50 पुरस्कार मिले हैं।
अच्छा, जैसे पेड़ लगाया जाता है, इसके बाद उसका जो देखभाल के बारे में, जो देखभाल के बगैर कुछ लगाने के बावजूद वो खराब हो जाता है, तो कैसे देखभाल करे, कैसे करे, उसके बारे में थोड़ा
देखभाल है कि ये पेड़ असल में बारिश में लगाया जाता है। बारिश की सीजन में 2-3 दिन बारिश में लग जाए पेड़ में, बारिश का पानी, तो उसके मरने की संभावना कम रहती है। उसके बाद में ट्री गार्ड लगाया जाता है। 2-2 महीने में गाछ में खुरपी की जाती है, गोबर दिया जाता है, बीच बीच में इसमें यूरिया भी दी जाती है। ये घास समझो कि आप 3 साल 3.5 साल का हो जाए, उसके बाद में बेड़ा जो ट्री गार्ड है हटा दिया जाता है, फिर उसमें कोई मेंटेनेंस की खास जरूरत नहीं है। आज आप साल में 2 बार खुरपी कर दो उसमें तो हो जाता है।
तो आप क्या सजेस्ट करेंगे, किस तरह का पेड़ लगाना चाहिए?
मैं कहूँगा गुलमोहर।
गुलमोहर
मैं सजेस्ट करता हूँ गुलमोहर, जिसे कृष्णचूड़ा भी कहते हैं। तो ये पेड़ ईयरली ग्रोथ है इसका, और आप इसके में पानी उनी ना दें तो भी कुछ नहीं होता, गाछ जिंदा रहता है।
गुलमोहर घर तुम्हारा नाम होता, गुलमोहर।
तो मैं गुलमोहर को छोड़कर दूसरे पेड़ में तो बहुत नहीं लगाए हैं। पहले कुछ नीम भी लगाए थे, नीम होनारू, वो सब बात लोग बाग होने नहीं देते हैं। किसी को पता चले कि इस घेरे में नीम गाछ है तो उसको उठा के ले जाएगा।
Known as the Forest Man of Assam, Sri Radheshyam has planted over 20,000 Krishnachura trees in Dibrugarh city, spending around 5,000 rupees monthly from his own pocket. Listeners, we will be continuing with the interview. Do stay tuned in.
अच्छा, अभी जो फिलहाल हाफलोंग में जो हादसा हुआ है,
हाँ।
जो लैंडस्लाइड हुआ है,
हाँ।
ये पर्यावरण के साथ इसका क्या ताल्लुक है और किस तरह का पर्यावरण, कैसा हम लोग को पर्यावरण को संभालना चाहिए जैसे ऐसा हादसा ना हो?
संभालने को ये है कि पेड़ लगाए जाने चाहिए। पेड़ लगाओ तो इस तरह का कहीं हादसा नहीं होगा। ये इतनी बड़ी सुनामी आई है, उस जगह यदि यार पेड़ हुए होते तो ये हादसा नहीं होता।
इसका कारण तो येलोस्टोन का विस्फोरण भी है।
हाँ,
तो कैसे उसको एडजस्ट किया जाए?
किया जाए कि जहाँ भी जगह मिले आप पेड़ लगाओ।
इसको आप कंपल्सरी बनाने के लिए करिकुलम में कैसे उसको शामिल किया जा सकता है? क्या ऐसा आपका कोई सुझाव है?
हो सकता है ये तो सरकारी साबित होगा ना। समझिए कि आप सरकार से बात करके अब इस काम को आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं। सरकार तो कहती है कि आओ ऐसे लोग पेड़ लगाओ, तो सरकारी तरफ से पेड़ तो लगाए जाते हैं।
और अभी फिलहाल आपका अगला क्या प्लान है, क्या परिकल्पनाएं है इसके बारे में, पर्यावरण के बारे में?
आगे की तो ये चीज है कि मैं नर्सरी बनाऊंगा, अपनी जगह में नर्सरी बनाऊंगा। कोई आदमी पेड़ लगाता हो, उसकी इच्छा की 100-200 पेड़ में लगाऊं तो उसको प्लांट में सप्लाई करूंगा। यही प्लान है। अब मैं खुद फील्ड में जाकर ये काम नहीं कर सकता। पहले मैं प्लांट दिया भी करता था लोगों को, लोग बाग जहाँ तहाँ लगाए भी हैं, लेकिन अब प्लांट की नर्सरी में बनाऊंगा।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आप हमसे बात किए। नमस्कार।
Sri Goyanka's efforts have won him appreciation from various NGOs. The Dibrugarh District Administration felicitated him on the Republic Day a few years back. But his most valued awards are the saplings planted by the residents of the Dibrugarh town. You were just listening to an interview with Sri Radheshyam Goyanka, popularly known as the Forest Man of Assam, and talking to him was Kumar Nath. Northeast Diary program, broadcast every Thursday and Sunday at 5:30 p.m., brings very interesting and enchanting stories from the 8 Indian states of Northeast India. Don't forget to tune in. Manipur is a small state of India, and yet it is famous for its rich art and culture and sports. The Manipur dance is one of the selected classical dances of the country. Apart from it, the Pung Cholom, a dance form involving acrobatics, martial arts, and use of a hand-beaten drum called the Pung, is also very famous. Now the dance form has reached every nook and corner of the country and become very popular. In today's cultural section, we bring you a story on Pung Cholom of Manipur. More from our Imphal correspondent, J.J. Thokchom.
This enthralling and heart-thumping sound is reverberated from the instrument called Pung of Manipur, which is also known as the Manipuri drum by others. It is the soul of Manipuri Sankirtana music and classical dance. Pung Cholom is a combination of sound of Pung and the body movement of the dancers, mainly men, which demand graceful and acrobatic skills. It takes around 10 years to conquer the art form and get the right body balance. The premier dance academy of Manipur, Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, imparts the knowledge of Pung and its movement to the youths. The guru of Sankirtana Pung of this academy, Kritimayum Kriti, said that Pung is an indispensable part of all religious and social rituals in Manipur.
The performance is presented in a standing position along with playing of the Pung, simultaneously wearing a unique dress code accompanied by rhythmic movement of the head, hands and footsteps. The Pung Cholom should be performed maintaining a unique standing stance known as Thongkhong Saba, illustrating an image of strength and agility. The Pung by itself enjoys a privilege in the dances of Manipur. There are several kinds of drums. It's intended for a particular occasion. The Pung is the soul of Manipuri Natya Sankirtana music and classical Manipuri dance, and is an indispensable part of all social and religious ceremonies in Manipur. The instrument itself becoming an object of veneration, traditionally performed by men. Pung Cholom is a high refined classical dance number characterized by the modulation of sound from a soft whisper to a thunderous climax. The dancers play energetically upon the Pung, the drum, and dance while playing the intricate time cycles characterized by complex rhythms and cross rhythms, jumps and ear lift. Pung is very important for the Manipuri Vaishnava culture. It is used mainly in wedding ceremonies and Shraddha ceremonies and many ceremonies of the Manipuri people.
The rich art and culture of Manipur communicated to others about the vibrant society of Manipur, and Pung is one of the major forms of it. I am JJ Thoksom from AIR News Imphal for Northeast Diaries.
And now, let us listen to this melodious number from Manipur. With that, we have come to the end of this edition of Northeast Diary. Do join us next week to hear more stories from this enchanting part of India. Bye-bye. This program was presented by Anuja Kumar, scripted by Suparna Saikia, produced by Sharmila Goswami and assisted by Kamlesh Mudgal. It was brought to you by the News Services Division of All India Radio.